Hello and welcome to the roast of Roy Elkins. This is a roast, right? That's what they said on the.
I have some great stories to tell about Roy. I can't tell that one. Oh man, I can't tell that one either. What I can say is Roy is a caring guy.
All of these stories and things that happened over 25 years ago, my takeaway from working with Roy was my enduring friendship and admiration for a guy that is as honest and trustworthy and kind and genuine and generous as anybody I've ever met.
Integrity, humility, humor, all kind of wrapped up in the same. He's pretty much perfect.
We have been together for almost 35 years. Actually, it's 35 years this month. We came together from two very different musical worlds. I grew up in the classical world only singing and playing what was on the written page, and Roy was constantly creating and writing and arranging, and I knew he would be my life partner early on. He was so patient, taught me how to loosen up, how to learn from listening, how to embrace music in a much more holistic way. Roy was working at Ensoniq when we met, running their training program. He would teach salespeople from all over the world how to run the synthesizers and how to sell Ensoniq synthesizers. And then he was getting their artist program up and running. So he was working with some very well-known artists. He was making videos with them. He was in the studio with them. And he became close to a number of musicians. He was working with Boys to Men and the Spinners and Joe Walsh from the Eagles and the Beach Boys, and working on gear, providing them with tech support 24/7. I remember getting phone calls in the middle of the night with famous people needing help with their Ensoniq gear. It was really an exciting time.
I will say that Roy was always loved music from an early age, and he started organ lessons at around 8. He was a fast learner, he practiced diligently, and he loved to perform. One of my favorite memories was taking our Grandpa Roy to hear him play. Likely the only time that our grandpa went to a rock and roll club.
I don't remember not playing. My dad was a big band musician, got involved in the music instrument business, and I play my scales every single day.
Music took Roy to Memphis, Washington, D.C., and finally Philly, and the rest is kind of history for him.
I remember one of the things that just really struck me, and if you know Roy, you probably had an experience like this. He would fix his gaze at you and start talking in that low, quiet voice of his, even measured tone. It's extremely pleasing, and he almost hypnotizes you when he does that. So not long after that, when I went to work for him at Sonic Foundry, and this was the late 90s, the dot-com boom, Roy headed up a number of major product launches at this time. Acid and Vegas and various iterations of SoundForge. It was chaos, but also energetic and full of life. Roy was the guy that had the vision that kept all of us steady and grounded. He was a great leader for us.
So when Roy left Sonic Foundry to start Broadjam, his vision was to serve independent musicians. Roy saw it as a way to provide a level playing field through access to record labels and connecting independent musicians with their fans. But Roy was just so visionary. He was way ahead of his time. I remember him being on a panel telling industry folks that listeners would be downloading music over the internet and being laughed at for this concept. And of course, that's exactly what started to happen. He allows musicians to have a free profile. They upload their songs for free. They can have a professional-looking page and so much more, all at no cost. And he insisted on keeping the free memberships even when cash flow for the company has been really tight. But Roy insisted on keeping so much of the Broad Jam services free of charge for musicians.
Roy has done more for the independent musicians than anyone I know.
When Roy connected with Rick Dwight and the Mamas all those years ago, it was magical, and it's been a lot of work, but boy, it's just clicked, and it's wonderful to see the legacy. Then the team that gets this work done year after year is simply amazing.
Our primary mission of the Madison Area Music Association is to buy instruments for kids. And what better way to support and raise money for this charity than to recognize our local talent list, which we've been doing every year for 20 plus years now.
And boy, is it heartwarming.
Hi, Roy. Surprise. This is Randy. I got a little letter for you that I'm going to read to you. So here goes. Members of the Madison Area Music Association. It's a true honor to write this letter in recognition of my best friend, Roy Elkins, as he accepts this well-deserved achievement award. Roy is someone who's always stood out, not just for his talents, but for his character. He is dedicated, hardworking, and generally committed to helping others.
My dad's love for helping others is almost toxic.
Roy has an incredibly strong moral compass, an incredibly strong ethical compass.
He is exactly what the world needs right now.
Takes every one of his friendships seriously. Roy is fun, dedicated, and truly cares about his family, friends, and his community.
And willing to drop everything that he has going on to help somebody. And that has been his mantra for his whole life, for every person. And there is not a single person in this room tonight that hasn't been touched by Roy's generosity in some way.
Roy has received a number of commendations and awards over the years, but I'm sure he's especially proud to be receiving this award from the Madison Area Music Association as a Lifetime Achievement Award. He has many things nationally, but also is especially proud of his relationships in the Madison area where he lives.
Congratulations on your Lifetime Achievement Award. I can't think of anybody who deserves it more than you do. You've been such a dear friend to me for so many years. You are such a generous and beautiful person, and anybody who knows you says the same exact thing. Roy Elkins makes the world a better place.
And he's become a dear friend, one of my best friends. And for that, I'm eternally grateful. So thank you, Roy, for everything.
You know, he does so much to deserve this and that, but all else he would want is just to give it back to the community, because that's what drives him.
It's a labor of love, certainly, for Roy, and always about empowering musicians, supporting their creations. Roy's whole being has been about supporting the creation of art in whatever form that it takes. And I am so proud that he has found so many avenues over the years to connect with creatives and support them. I have seen him support thousands of musicians. He is never happier than when he is supporting fellow musicians.